I think we're live. I hope they didn't see me tuning. I forgot about this guitar. I had it up on a rack. I like this one. What's up, Gary? What's up, Joey? What's up, Charles? What's up, Browns fan? What's up, John? What's up, Canadian? Magic Man? Uh-oh, Gary. Don't move. The authorities are on their way. What's up, William? Thanks, Gary from California. California, eh? Ron, you're playing your SG. I thought of the SG, but it's actually buried in the corner over here. It was easier to reach this. And I was like, do I want to take it down? Do I want to take it off the rack? Should I just take it down? And I was like, yes. Yes, I do. You're damn right I do. Hello, Ivan, in Japan. I think that's in G. I'm enjoying playing this guitar. I should probably warm up before I come on. Because, you know, it's hard to break away and go, oh, hey, right, that's right. I was doing a live show. That's right, I had come back on again. What's up, Jimmy? What's up, Johnny R? SG and LP. You need them both, right? It's like you got to have a Strat and a Telly. What's up, Jimmy? What's up, Tim? Just got finished playing a session on your Gibby LP Custom. Look at you. Look at you, LP Custom. Oh. I mean, I know you had money. I didn't know you had money. Just watching the replay from earlier. Nice. Still sounds still of the night-ish. Yeah. That's Zepp, so that probably predates Still of the Night by what, 15 years? At least 10. Probably been over this. But what are you playing through? Oh, I've been over it. I am so over being over it. People tell him, help him out. Help a dude out. Hint, the Patch Bay is in the description. What's your all-time favorite riff? It'd be hard to choose. There's so many good riffs out there. You know. I got a phaser on this puppy. Got a phaser ready to go. No phaser ready to go. Damn it, that feels like an oversight. We need phasers at the ready. Set phases to stunning. Do I have to move it before? Is it better? Well, I think I liked it in the other position. I think I liked it. There we go. All right. Enough of that. Enough of that silliness. That's a good one, though. That's a good one, too. Yeah. A lot of good Van Halen riffs out there. A lot of good Zepp riffs, too. You know. I think that's it. What's up, Brian? What's up, SMY3? Stairway probably has one of the most iconic solos of all time. You know, it really does, you know. Yeah, but what's your favorite riff that you can get right? I don't have it soundproof, no. I've stuck more insulation up, and I could probably do a better job. I actually bought some vinyl, you know, some floppy molecules. See, this is the only time you get to see me, Nick. Right? It was about 6:30 there. How long have I been playing? I picked it up at the start of the pandemic. You know, I needed a hobby. No, I've been playing a ridiculously long time. Longer than I'm gonna venture to say, at this point, longer than most. I started in '72, September of '72, with lessons. You know, official guitar lessons, which I took for 4 years straight. Yeah, I've seen, let me see. I saw Jeff Beck. Was it only once? I feel like I saw him more than one time. Maybe it was just once. Wow. Really? No. It had to be. I definitely saw him. He was opening for Santana on a big Santana tour. And I thought Jeff sounded friggin' awesome. I thought he sounded amazing. I really loved his set. And unfortunately, we got there a little late, so we missed the start of it. But we caught most of his set. And about half of Santana, and then we hightailed it out of there because that particular venue is an absolute nightmare bottleneck to get out of. And you literally have to pay your way into lots that they release first, right? And you have to sit there and wait until those lots get emptied. It's a scam! We used to have a dude who used to come in the store, who was always screaming, "It's a scam!" Why fiddle with the bass? Well, not with a fiddle, but a little bit. I have one bass. I have an Ibanez bass that I bought out of the back of a van in the Chestnut Hill Mall. Dude had a listing on Craigslist. They actually had two basses. I regret not buying the other one because he was looking to make some quick cash with some project he had going. And he had two Ibanez basses. I probably could have got them both for like $175 for the pair. I think I paid $100 for the one I bought, and he had another one that was a little rough when I got it, but it cleaned up. I'm sure Carlos sounded good too. You know what? The contrast with Santana was so great. I mean, you know, Santana to Beck. I thought Beck sounded absolutely fantastic. I thought Santana was a much larger band. Of course, Beck's only out there with, a trio? Maybe a quartet? I think it was a trio. I think it was him. No, it had to be a quartet. I think he had a keyboard player. Right, so quartet. He's out there with four people, including himself. Santana comes out with a much bigger band and a much a creamier sound. And it wasn't cutting through. I thought his guitar was getting lost in the mix a little bit. We were looking at each other. I'm like, are you really? And then you could kind of hear it like they were really boosting it up. But it was a very sort of, it wasn't nearly as cutting. Give it, say what you will about Jeff Beck. He knows how to adjust his guitar to sound good in a big giant arena. This was like an outdoor arena. And Jeff Beck, it just sounded so freaking good. I was like, we were going, can you believe how good he sounds? How good this band sounds like right now? And I just thought, now, again, we left halfway through. So maybe at some point, you know, they figured it out and they got the mix really down. But, you know, Certainly the first song, it was really rough, and then it got much better. But yeah, it wasn't the same. Yeah, I missed it. I missed that cutting through that Beck had going. You know, he was doing all his favorites. You know. No, it was at well, I know it as Great Woods, but it's Brandon. It was the Tweeter Center, but Tweeter's out of business. So who owns it now? Some cable company. This guitar just sounds so friggin' good, man. Got a Sterling bass. Well, Music Man was for a little while there in the, I'll say, like the late 80s, Music Man just was the bass. There was a huge movement to Music Man. Big time. Nice. I'm using THU. Ace really lead guitar. Just put a set of EMG pickups in your guitar 5 minutes ago. Nice. Nice. I like EMGs. Been using EMGs since, well, I guess the 80s, right? I guess 80. Definitely 89, but I want to say 80. 87, 88, I think. They really came out in like 86. I remember there was a big push. A lot of people getting Squires, those made in Japan Squires, and pulling the ceramic pickups out and putting in EMGs, noiseless. And, so like the new tech. That was all the rage. I did it. I totally did it. I bought the 54, and threw a set of EMGs in it. And in fact, I put the 50s EMGs in it. I think I used the S instead of the SA. And eventually I wound up putting a set of, I didn't have the Squire. I had the actual Fender, but it was still made in Japan. But Fender had a whole line of like the ST57, the ST62, the ST54, right? I think those were the three main ones. And then they had variations within those of different levels of quality. But I had like really the nice ST54. And I wound up putting Lindy Freyland's? No, Lace Sensor Holy Grails, which is pretty much the only Lace Sensor pickup I really love. That Holy Grail set is pretty damn good. Put those in like 2002 or 2003, something like that. Crisp. It's got the crispies. Loving the black LP. Yeah, look at that thing. Oh, it's got the sexy curves. And it's a svelte 10 pounds. Oh, it's got a little weight to it. It's definitely got a little weight. This guitar and that guitar weigh almost identical. I think that's 9.98, and I think this is like 9.97. Yeah, it's got a little junk. My shoulder slowly cutting off the circulation to my brain. If I pass out, you'll know why. Love your music stories. Music Tech product had the biggest wow factor for you when it came out? Oh, that's a good question. The biggest wow factor, because there's been a few over the years. Well, I was like, wow, that's pretty good. I think when the Boss ME5 came out, because I was looking for a low-cost GP8, right? Roland to come out with the GP8, which I just thought was the most amazing thing. And all of a sudden, it was available not only a pared-down version that was less expensive, it actually was a floor unit that had the foot switches built in. I'm like, oh my God, even better. You don't have to buy the foot switch to go with the GP8. You know, it's like you save money. And so the ME5 was a huge thing. I think some of the synth stuff, like the Roland, MT32, because at the time, you have to remember that everything is just, everything is so expensive and it's so crappy. And anything that sounds any halfway decent is extremely expensive. And when you look at like what it costs in like real dollar terms to back then, it's even more insane, right? With inflation. I remember the MT32 being like, wow, this is like such a game changer when that came out. So at the time, you know, MIDI was brand new, and MIDI could actually go over more than one channel, up to 16 discrete channels. And out came, like, so you could have a synthesizer, and it could play, but it could only play one sound at a time. Well, Roland comes out with a desktop unit, doesn't have any keys in it, right? It's just MIDI. But it can play up to 8 different sounds simultaneously, right? Different parts. It's what we call multi-timbral. But you only have so many notes. So it's like you can't go 2 nuts. It's not like they each have their own synthesizer. It's like you have like, it might have been 32 notes, right? It was, or 16 total notes. And so you had to hand them out between the different parts, but it was pretty crazy at the time. That was like such a major breakthrough like 8 simultaneous parts and all, you know. And it was a low-cost unit, relatively speaking, to like their high-end stuff. The MT32 was meant to be consumer. So it was, I forget the price. I doubt it was under $500, but it might have been. What's up, Music Sound Gear? Have I tried a Roland GR55? I have not. I heard that my old Ibanez would have plugged into it if I just had like you can get an adapter cable. Well, thanks, Matthew. You ever used Seymour Duncan P-Rails before? If so, do you recommend them? I have not, but I can tell you this. I generally pretty much like Seymour Duncan pickups. They tend to be, just like I like DiMarzio pickups, they tend to be pretty damn good. Now, there's all these other brands or whatever, and there's countless friggin', brands out there now, but they're probably pretty good. I'm just saying, statistically speaking, just playing the odds on this, there's a better than 50-50 shot you're going to like them. I'm just saying. Duncan's pretty good. I was playing that Charvel earlier tonight, and that's got the Trembucker and the JBTB and the 59, the Duncan 59 in that one, and thought it sounded amazing. Thought it sounded really good. So generally speaking, Duncans are pretty good. I bet the P-Rails are great. Florida, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. I wish I had I could do the little recording, but I don't think I can get it. Let me see if where is it? Oh, Jesus, there it is. So, will it record it? Let me see. Right. Let me see here. I'm gonna play it. There you go. Here's a little happy birthday. Isn't that, don't they hire the Ramones, right, don't they, right, doesn't, Smithers hires the Ramones for, Mr. Burns' birthday party? They walk out. Who's this so bad? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Ironic to see you on a live show playing in the Les Paul. I just got mine a few hours ago. Yeah, what'd you get? Did you get a classic? What do you got? Standard? What'd you get? Now's the time to get it. They just had a big price increase. Not a big price increase, but hey, the standard went up 8%. You know, remember the year they went up like 30%? People were like, what? Yeah, I think the Les Paul standard went up 8%. I'd say the SG went up like 13 or 12%, something like that. How come I never play the telly? Well, a couple of reasons. One reason is that it's usually over there in storage. But the second reason is because the single coil pickups will make a click sound from the computer. I think we found that out. Last time I played the Strat, people were like, oh, it's fine. Then they were like, actually, you know what? That is really annoying and sucks. Let's switch to a humbucker guitar. They're like, oh, no, it's fine. Actually, no, that does suck. Standard Unburst 60s, that's a good one. I think of all the six, so they got the Bourbon Burst, the Unburst, and Bourbon Burst, Unburst. Let's see, what is it? No, Cherry Burst is the 50s. Is it Tobacco Burst? I thought that was 50s too. I thought Gold, Tobacco Burst, and Cherry was the 50s. Bourbon Burst. Unburst. Tea. Iced tea. Ron's got it. Tea Burst. Iced tea. That's the one. Yeah, so those are the three colors. Of the three colors, I think I like the Unburst the best. And usually, if you really look, you can get some of the best tops with the Unburst. I swear they like keep those because more of it is shown, right? And then like the iced tea and the which has the red edge, and then the Bourbon Burst has the darker, like almost a black edge on it. Yeah, but I don't think it is black. I think it's just dark, wicked dark red. Iced tea, yeah. Ron says he got the Unburst. I like the Unburst. I've seen some of the best tops I've seen on the 60 series have been in that Unburst. That's a good one. Because it also looks like a faded sort of old 60s, you know. You know. Have been blown away by a Les Paul and to find out later that it had less than ideal specs. You know, I don't even look at that. I pick it up if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. I not really get into long tenon and short tenon. That it's like I don't care. You know? Hold on. It's just me lungs. And that, to be honest, I haven't played a ton of Les Pauls. I haven't played a lot more Strats, I think. And really a lot more Ibanez too. Sounds good, huh? That gate will kick in at some point. You can hear that. There goes the gate. That's a pretty smooth gate. That's like a ducking compressed gate. That's nice. That's a nice... Did you hear that fade? That's a nice gate. Do I fish? No, not really. When I was younger a little bit, and we used to I had a bow, a compound bow, and I used to attach where the stabilizer bar for the bow would go, I'd attach a line reel, one that could take a real fast cast, open, not a closed spool. And tie it to my arrow and shoot carp from the side of the brook, the side of the river, right, Mother Brook. See a carp swim up into the thing, nail it with my compound bow, which was only a 25% drop off. Everyone else had 50%. I had the stupid speed bow. It sucked. I swear to God, it was just cheap and. I've never used the EHX silencer. I'm playing through THU. Yeah. More squeals. This is just their standard digital delay, but I have it set to a spread. Stereo spread. Yeah, the $2,300 LP Classic. These were $19.99 last week. But on October 1st, everything went up to These are $23.99 now. Are they $23.99 or $22.99? Let me check. I thought it was $22.99. Musicians Fiend. Let's go to guitars. Gibson guitars. Standard 50 stand $26.99 for the 50s, $26.99 for the 60s, $22.99, not 23. Unless you're in Canada. Here's the cherry. Maybe you like the, you got your honey boist. You got your black. You got your cherry. Oh, the cherry. They do a cherry in that too, huh? Interesting. Cherry burst. That's what I got. That's mine. 22. $22.99 is the correct answer. If they go to 23, I'll let you know. But for right now, $22.99 seems to be the line. Yeah. Such a country line. Yours was the red, the cherry, the Sherry. My Sherry LP, costing $22.99, sounding pretty mighty fine. Yeah. I looked at the cherry. I thought about the cherry. I think that's a good looking guitar. I think it goes really good with the, you know, with the knobs and the. I mean, I think you would agree. You know, those are nice knobs. I'm just saying, nice knobs. Yeah, I was lucky. I got this for $14.99, which I was pretty damn happy about. Or maybe $15.19. It was right around $1,500. Which at the time these were $19.99. This came off this is not even a year old. This was through Final Setup on October 27th, 2020. And I got it in March, so I got it pretty quick. The SG is from April. Its final day on the bench was, I want to say, April 10th. And I ordered mine on the 11th. And it was like assigned to me, but it didn't ship for 10 more days just because they were behind on like the shipping logistics, right? It's like it just took a while before my order actually got to shipping. Good sounding guitar. What's up, Monty from Minnesota? Have I tried ESP Edwards? I have not. Edwards has always sort of been on my map, though, because they make a really cool LP. They make a few cool LPs, actually, Edwards. But they're really not... A little trickier to find in the U.S. market. But, yeah, Edwards, Bernie. What's the other one? Is it Orville? There's a few out there. Greco. FGN. Is Chinese-made guitars, all right, like Eastman, Shijie, right, or Shiji. Yeah, I should try them out. I've definitely heard good things about Eastman, and there's a German brand, but they're much more expensive. Maybach, right. Oh, thanks, Monty. Oh, look, it's Alshon. Check it out, buddy. I got Blackie Flawless out. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny how sometimes around 7, people are busy. They can't catch the show. So this late one, you rope in a few more people. Mostly people in Europe that are waking up. Since you've been around for a while, Steve from Boston, you have a Gorilla Amps guitar. Oh my God. As a relic. Looks like an Ibanez with a Floyd Rose. Have you seen one? I haven't seen one, but we were a Gorilla Amps dealer. Run as fast as you can. Gorilla Amps, we had, they were tricky. Despite their name, they weren't very reliable. And they were pretty inexpensive, like one of the least expensive amps that we sold, the Gorillas. Oh my God. I used to beg people, please. There's a Fender right here for like $30 more, please. So I don't know, but I can remember Gorilla amps they were kind of tough, quality wise. We had a lot of people back with them with repair stuff. Yeah. Those were $99, I want to say, $129. Their most expensive amp might have been $199 for like a 50-watt solid state or something like that. I had a super chat? Where? Oh, right there. Oh my God. How does... I didn't even see it. How does and why doesn't it stay up at the top? I don't get it. How does the white epi compare? Cheers. The white epi. Now, there is a chance that the epi is not in the same tuning. Hold on, I'm going to switch over. There's a chance that the epi is, I forget if this is E flat or E, or that's E flat or E. They might be the same, but they might be different, which screws up your comparison. I think that did it. Oop. Make sure I have that all up like I did for that. Exactly. I'm feeling this one's a little whiter than that one. Other than that, they're pretty much the same. Actually, this neck feels... might be a touch smaller than that neck. Although it's a little flatter on the back, maybe. Touch flatter. Although maybe not. You're not gonna. I wouldn't expect it to be a huge difference because they're both mahogany, right? For the most part, although that adds a little bit of maple, but for the most part, it's mahogany. And this is mahogany, and they both have, Gibson pickups. These are designed by Gibson. I think they're the Pro Buckers, and those are something Bucker, right? So, right, they're meant to sound very similar. If it sounded too different, they'd be like, oh, it doesn't sound like a Les Paul. It doesn't sound like it, So, it's part of the design process, I'm sure. What's the blue book on the epi? Well, I don't know. On most used markets, New, I think they're $679, or they might have just gone up because everything's been going up. But used, you find them, $650, even $550 if you're lucky, or on Reverb for like $1,800 with $165 shipping. Guitar sounds good, but I'm going to switch back. Hold on. Oh my God, CGS is here. What's up, my buddy? I said, I don't know It's very important. Or you. I don't mind the rain. I feel like I'm slightly out. I'm mostly in. But just like a hair out. Let's check me tune. Yeah, see, I thought so. Just a little. Yeah, see, and that's the problem. So somebody's just slightly low. And then you find one that's slightly high, and then they clash a little bit. There we go. And of course the high E string is perfect. All right. Back to the chat. The chat. A tad warmer is easily fixed with an EQ. Well, thanks, Monty. Yeah, I don't mind the rain. I said, I don't know why. I said the rain was falling. Lyrics. I'm singing lyrics to a song. I doing a special show on the 6th for EGH? I don't have one planned. In fact, I'd have to look here. What is the 6th? On Wednesday. Not planning on it. I probably will do something this coming Saturday, of course, though. Of course. What's up, Fret Level Midnight? What's up, Tim Thomas? Do I own a Kramer? I own 4 Kramers. Good morning. Guten Morgen, Hamburg. Morgan. Are they all vintage? No. No. 50-50. $50 into 50. What's a good 80s Kramer to buy? Oh, there's a lot of good ones. The Pacer Imperial, the Pacer Deluxe, the Custom. I'd get like a Custom 2. Custom 1 or a Custom 2. What else? The Showmaster was a good one. You know, the Beretta. But the Berettas are tough to find. Be easier to find a Pacer Imperial or a Pacer Deluxe or a maybe even a Showmaster. Yeah, Night Swan. Yeah, the SM1 is the Showmaster. I do love the sound of this guitar. Have a good one there, Borden. I'm gonna be heading to bed soon too. It's freaking late here. Why am I still up? I don't know. It's not good. Greetings, Mr. Anon. So is it, what would it be for you? Thailand, is that 2 in the afternoon for you? Or 4 in the afternoon? 2 in the afternoon? I'm trying to think of. 1 in the afternoon? Great time to stream. For Europe, actually, it is a good time because it's, early lunchtime. Yeah. 1:28 p.m. Bangkok. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Google does know everything. Only 11:30 p.m. in Cali. Yeah, it's 2:30 a.m. here. 7:29 a.m. Look who's up early. For some people, that's early. Ever played Baker guitars? I have not. Only woke up to listen to me. Now you're talking. You're good. Yeah, 8:30 in Hamburg. Maybe even Henning's up by now on a Sunday. He could be up. Got a lot of dogs to take care of. Waited 11 months for a nice one, only to me told it might be another year. Yeah, everybody's having supply chain issues. I don't think we're going to see friggin' video cards until like 2024. Have a good one, Monty. Gotta be careful, my pinky on that one. Come down like the wrong angle. Yeah, sounding good. Damn, that sounds good. I like it. Besides alcohol, is there anything to make your fingers stop hurting so you can keep playing? All right, on the tips, right, from the... Now, you got to work through it and just build up the calluses. I think for the muscles, though, I've been liking the therapy putty. It's like basically like a silly putty, but... it's like basically like a rubber. It feels like silly putty, but it's of different densities. And the soft ones are almost useless. They're way too soft. But you get into the medium of the firm, because they warm up as you need them. So they start out really stiff, and then they start to soften up, and your hands start to soften up. I really like them. Pretty good. But for calluses, you just got to work through that, unfortunately. The tiny rubber things to put on the end of your finger. Yeah, you could get those, but then you'd have to turn in your man card. Yeah, super glue is good for repairing calluses. Super glue is actually used quite a bit by like climbers, like rock climbers, to keep their fingers from getting shredded from really gripping rocks, right? And to keep everything dry. Dry and building up the... So you can, but I say just see if you can, unless you have like a big like blister that tore off and it's really like open skin. That can be tough to work through. Nice sound and pickups. Well, Tony's in a different situation. Tony's got to, Tony's got a, he needs a prosthetic, right? Tony's just like, oh, my tips of my fingers hurt. He's like, the tips of my fingers are missing. It's a very different, Tony gets a pass. Okay, I would say, my tips are sore versus I'm missing the ends of some of my fingers. Right? It's a very, very different situation. And his are, I think they're prosthetic, right? So I'm sure they're made to last and work. I'm sure they're medical grade, whatever he has. When I think about Ibanez guitars, I like them. I've been known to play a few. Nice. I don't like Ibanez under 800. Yeah, and Jatober's the fretboard wood, right? Yeah, I don't know a lot about the new ones. Most of the ones I like. Used, you can find a Genesis sometimes under 800. Sometimes. Although that's probably going to change now. Like everybody's catching on to like higher retail prices, so higher used prices are the result. I'm telling you right now, we're in a little lull between, retail and used prices. So if you're thinking about getting something, I'd check the used market in the coming weeks, because I think when they start to restock the used stock, I think they base price on what it goes for new, and prices have been going up pretty much across the board. So I know, why am I still up? Robert, what is up, buddy? My German friend, who's also American, right? Or at the very least spent a long time in America. What's up, buddy? Good morning. Good morning to you. I know, it's 2:30 a.m. here. I should be asleep. I'll get there. Breakfast, nice. I hope you're stacking a lot of deli meats. A good German breakfast, right? First, we're going to take a sausage. I'm going to roll it in a bunch of deli meats. We're going to add this cheese on the top of it. There you go. Man, exactly, meat and cheese for breakfast. That's a pretty good German breakfast. Meat, cheese, eggs, more meat. The Germans say it's a lot of meat. They do the meat all different ways. And have you tried their potato salad? I'm just saying. Favorite modern tones? You know, I got to be honest. I'm pretty out of the scene. You know, although I do like the sound that what's his name? It's probably a little nostalgic for me that Mayer gets on that Last Train Home. That's straight out of the Eric Clapton playbook. You know, of guitar tones. So in that way, it's a bit of nostalgia. Jaron, you think Americans eat way more meat? I don't know. Americans eat a lot of pasta and a lot of bread, a lot of pizza, a lot of things that don't have meat. You know, is a staple. But I tell you, when I was in Germany, you know, you like kind of like a pot roast style meat with vegetables and like a brown gravy and some sort of like a potato side, right? Like either I don't know how they do it. Some sort of like a potato ball. It's great though. And then don't forget all the wursts, the bratwursts, Currywursts, all the wursts. Been off work from Chrysler for 3 weeks, no chips, yeah. And there's like a friggin' traffic jam of ships waiting out in the harbor to get in. Yeah, a lot of sugar here, a lot of carbs here, definitely. Oh, schnitzel. God, what am I thinking? Of course. Schnitzel everything. Schnitzel made 47 different ways. Yeah, no, schnitzel. Yeah. I like the traditional, though, with the mushroom cream sauce. That's real good. Making myself hungry over here. The Wurst is the best, exactly. Eggs. So, China Mike, do you do the, are you a traditionalist? Will you do the beans and bacon and bread? You a bean and bread guy? Will you do the beans on toast? I think around here, your traditional American breakfast, I think, would be eggs, either scrambled or fried or poached or something, with an assortment of side meats, usually bacon, sausage, hash browns, that's kind of a thing, or the, what do they call them, like home fries, right? It's like those potatoes with a little bit of onion and pepper mixed in. Schnitzel is Austrian, oh. Nice. Everything with sugar and carbs these days per less 48 pounds. Nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. You know, whenever I lose weight, it's because I've slowed down on carbs and sugar. It really does make a difference. I know. Glorious bacon, though, that you can have. That's got no sugar or carbs. I know. I'm like a few hours away from breakfast, too. Exactly. Make me hungry. I'll be eating soon. Be making some pancakes. Oh, yeah, pancakes. Yeah, an American breakfast, eggs, meat, a potato, and toast. Yeah, that sounds about right. Or some bread. Could be an English muffin. Toast. Pretty standard. Yes. Bacon. Bacon makes everything good. Actually, the other night we went out to this seafood restaurant, and they have a test menu from the test kitchen, right? So I tried one of the scallops. It was like sea scallops from the test kitchen, but it was like a corn and like lima bean and like bacon succotash. You know, it was like this crazy like thing that the scallops came with. And the scallops were wonderful, but the succotash was, I thought, it didn't really blend all that great. You know, it was just sort of okay. But I was so full from the appetizers that I like took most of it home. And overnight, I think something miraculous happened. Those flavors sort of fused together. And the next day, I added a pinch of salt and a little bit of pepper and heated that thing up slowly in the microwave. And let me tell you, you could really taste the bacon, right? The bacon like really came out. I was like, I couldn't really taste the bacon the night before. It took like sitting overnight and sort of like letting all of its bacon goodness mixed in. It was freaking good. It was really good. It's like one of those dishes. You know how some of the like some dishes are better the next day. Yeah, pancakes and bacon. That's a wicked. Besides, you know, we're in the friggin' maple syrup country, right? I mean, we could drive up north and you can go to some places that have some pretty serious boutique maple syrup. And go up there and get goat's milk caramel. You ever have caramel made from goat's milk? It's creamy and smooth. Goat's milk caramel. It's caramel. But it's soft and it's made from goat's milk. You would know it wasn't made from sugar, but I don't know how they do it, but they make it goat's milk caramel. It's pretty friggin' awesome, actually. They throw anything in a goulash, bacon, eggs, right, cheesecake. Wow, that's what I'm having now. Eggs and bacon. That sounds so good. Of course, you have to have a big old cup of coffee with it too. Yeah, baked ziti, right? Lasagna, right? Dishes that are better day 2 than day 1. Right? Again, even the meatloaf, like you're saying, because I think the flavors and like they fuse a little bit more overnight. They mingle. Yeah, boutique maple syrup. Oh yeah, you can get yourself on a pretty expensive habit. going up to New Hampshire. Guten Morgen, Deutschland. Coffee. Yeah. Well, you know what? It is. Now I'm hungry. Now, great. Now I'm hungry. But it's late. I am going to head back to upstairs and call it a night. What's my favorite restaurant in my area? I don't know. There was a restaurant, not close by, but not that far away that we used to go to called Sky. I used to really like, but they closed. I don't know. I think that is it El Massimo. They're pretty good. I think that's Italian. There's a few places around that are pretty good. Popeyes. You always got Popeyes. Yeah, no problem. I think. What are you saying there? What are you saying there, CGS? I know, I'm starving. Now I'm freaking starving over here. Syrup, melted butter. Mmm. Mmm. All right, guys. I'm gonna run. No, you rock. And I will see you next week. This is my late night, somewhat European show. I think something like that. There you go. All right, dudes. I'm gonna head up. I'm ready. I'm ready for bed. Busy day. Lots of stuff today. Super thanks anyone for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Mega thanks, guys. All right, man. No, you rock. I'll see you next week. All right. There you go. Have a good one. Later.